Hi, my name is Keith. I'm doing chapter 11, which is adulthood and personality. A- According to the book, the word adult comes from the Latin word adulterus, which means grown up. Throughout American history, the idea of adulthood as a period in the human development did not come to an understanding until the start of the century. Adulthood is to be the least studied phase in human development, even though it's the longest life period in human life. According to Yale psychologist David Livingstone, he states there are several reasons the for the neglect in the study of adulthood, especially the middle adulthood. The Industrial Revolution, rapid change in lifespan, and the problem-focused nature of the study of human development. In the Middle Ages, childhood and adolescence were unknown. Infants were considered adults at age 6 or 7 and married between the ages 10 and 14, and the life expectancy was about 30 years old. It wasn't until the Industrial Revolution where there was a rapid increase in lifespan among individuals. For example, by the 1930s, the average life expectancy in Europe jumped to about 60 years old from about to 60 years old from 30 years old. According to a statistical abstract of the United States in 2002, the average life expectancy of an American was 76.9 years old in 2000. For males, it was about 74, and it was and 79.5 for females within the in the study. There are three theories that help us understand the study of adulthood, which is stage theory, the cadensity theory, or the no change, which is the no change theory, or the dialect theory. The stage theory is a personality development generally assumed that personality develops through a certain pattern of age length that are more or less universal. There are many studies that the stage theory helped pave way for, but the two most notable studies were the Livingston and Gold theory. Livingston's developed a model. Livingston conducted a study of biographical and clinical interviews within 40 middle-aged men from diverse racial and religious background. Livingston developed So let's go into this. The early adulthood transition focused on the ages of 17 to 22, a big step usually made to enter the adult world. Entering the adult, then the second one is entering the adult world, focus on the ages of 22 and 28. Link made between the sense of self and adult society. Then age 30 transition, which focused on ages 28 to 33, working on the flaws that happened from the point in adulthood and before then for the rest of the adulthood stage. And also, crisis may form, which may lead to intolerable structure and sinking feelings that there will be no way out. The next one is settling down, which focus on the ages of 33 to 40. The the building of the rest of the stage, taking life into their own hands. At the end of this stage, a man typically has a strong desire to accomplish their goals and dreams. Man wants to become entitled to and serve a purpose in the world. Next one is midlife transition, which focuses on the ages of 40 and 50, which states, what have I done with my life? Essential question that a lot of people ask themselves during this stage. Another one is, what do I truly want? How satisfied am I with my life? Having a sense of attachment. Entering middle adulthood, which focus on the ages of 50 and 55. launches the start of the Middle Ages, stability for self and workability in the world, making life more fulfilling. Culmination of adulthood, which focuses on the ages of 55 to 60, may feel the need to fulfill for those that still need an enrichment in their lives. Next one is late adulthood transition, which focuses on the ages of 60 and 65. A bias for late adulthood, the major turning point of life. Goldie's theory of transformation in adult life. Goldie created a pattern that described the transition in 5 phases that corresponds with 5 different age groups. The first one is learning our parents' world, which focuses on the ages of 16 and 20. During this stage, they want to become independent, also meanwhile feeling the separation from parents. The second one is I'm nobody's baby now, which focuses on the ages of 22 to 28. Establish intimate relationship with significant other through marriage or friendship. Modeling affects reattachment to the reality of parents had set for their kids. Construction of life dreams. Sympathetic, optimistic towards the life dreams. If I put in the work, I will accomplish whatever I want. Opening to what's inside. And that one focuses on the ages of 28 to 34. Adult realism. My dreams aren't as easy as it is to achieve than what I thought. Leads to depression and unrest. Rates of divorce increase in this stage. Becomes responsible for their own growth. The fourth one is midlife decade, which focuses on the ages of 34 to 45. Adapting problems to self to the world. Awareness of pressure of time. 40s age of urgency. It's too late for me feeling. Can I accept who they are and who they have become? The last one is becoming midlife, which is ages 45 and up. Main goal is to dismantle all false assumptions. 45 plus, we are whoever we are going to be. At this point, the world has accepted me who I become. So, cadency or the no change theory. According to McCrae and Costa, the cadency or no change theory asserts personality does not change throughout adulthood. The empirical base of assumption comes from a series of longitudinal research, which mainly leads from measurements of personality traits of neurocriticism, extroversion, openness, agreeabilism, and then we go to the dialect theory. The dialect theory seeks understanding change in individuals in a changing social world. It also views humans' life as a dynamic process of changing produced by multiple and ongoing interactions among various developmental conditions. According to the book, out of all the theories, the dialect approach is the study of adulthood is relatively new. Its framework provides a view of personality development in the context of social historical changes. The last thing what I'm going to talk about is the unemployment, underemployment, and the job dissatisfaction. The effect of unemployment, underemployment, and job dissatisfaction are serious for the development of adult personality. Unemployment has been observed in several stages: shock and disbelief, active job search with active job search, self-doubt, anxiety, and depression, and empathy. Underemployment has damaged personality adjustment towards who have jobs in human services. For example, nurses, social workers, and teachers. These individuals experience job burnout. Job burnout is a stress syndrome which includes emotional and physical exhaustion, negativity attitudes towards others, and negative response towards self.